Well, good morning. Is it? Oh, I have got the sneezes. I just feel so tired. But then again, the last couple of nights, have I got the right glasses on? Yeah, sorry. Oh my God, what we got here? I've got the sniffles, the sneezes, and it's cold again. We've got a bit of overcast. Wait a minute, hang on. Oh, must be something in the air. I don't know what it is. Okay, this little fella I've got here is Jasper, the kit by Jade Warner, and he is a triplet. Hang on. Oh, sorry. And I did have the whole 3 triplets, but I did sell one of them. So I've got 2, so I've got the twins. And when I got this one, actually I got the first one with Crystal, and I was told that there was part of the triplets. So I found the triplets and I sent Jasper and the other one away to the lady who created Crystal. And when I got them back, I was very disappointed because the heads were not weighted. I contacted the lady who created them and I said, why isn't their head weighted? And she said, because they're opened eye babies. It's hard to put weight when they're opened eyes. When you got to put eyes on, she said, it is hard to actually weight the head. And I thought, that is so wrong. I've had open eye babies before I got this one, and the heads are weighted, and she just didn't know how to weight them, and she said that no one else has complained about them. But maybe because that they've only got babies from her, and that's what they're used to. In the end, she blocked me because I know I was telling the truth. So I actually had to get them both fixed. And they're a little cute one. And I'm Snuffy, sorry. Is a cute one? This is Jasper. I think I called you Jasper, didn't I? He is cute, isn't he? I was thinking, who am I going to put in this week? I thought Jasper. Yeah, cutie. And the food, I know last week I forgot to add the food to what I was eating. This week is another Aussie biscuit. This is, for some reason, they are called iced Fovo. I think it's how to pronounce them, but I always call them iced Fovo. Favo. I don't know, but they're yummy. They're got biscuits and jam down the centre. They're nummies. Now, I'm not quite sure how many calories. I've got to look at the calories. No, it's all not blocked, but it's stuffy. Not stuffy. Like I've been sneezing. I don't know what is going on. Hang on. It's there. You know how you can feel the sneeze is there? That is what is going on. Well, remember I had the opening last week? I opened up that doll from Temu. Well, I returned it I took it back Tuesday. And they had it 2 days it took to get back there, and I got my refund. And because I was paying it off via using Afterpay, I don't have to pay any more on. I did get a refund of what I had already paid. I think I paid about half of it. These are nice. Absolutely. Might be the jam, but they are nice. Tissue. these are tissues. I know some companies, I think it might be America, call them Kleenex. Well, Kleenex is the brand of tissues. There's all different brands. I buy good old home brand. But for some reason, these are not as soft as they usually are. I need a drink. Oh, I tell you. Want to go, Jasp? So what's been happening? Weight-wise, I lost 200 grams this week. I have lost a total of 9.1 kilos, which is, I've got my computer over here with my spreadsheet up. I have lost a total of 20 pounds. Oh, shit. Don't you hate it when you got the sniffles? But then I am tired as well. I was surprised I woke up as early as I did this morning, which is normal early, which really. The last couple of nights I've been going to bed later. I've been watching this thing on YouTube, and I didn't think there's something that I would actually sit down and watch for hours. You know, it is in Spain. I think it's the world jigsaw puzzle, speed jigsaw puzzle thing going on over in Spain at the moment. And there are some Aussies, there's some Kiwis are over there as well. We reckon Kiwis are our family. I don't know, but they have singles and they have pairs and they have groups. And there's one group, it's got people from 3 countries, or the 4 countries. There's a lady from New Zealand, another one from England, and another one from here in Australia. And I'm not quite sure if the other one is another Australian or what. I know there's 4. But I have been watching that, and you'd think watching people put jigsaw puzzles together, you'd think boring, but you know, I find it relaxing. And there's one puzzler I follow, and it's Karen's Puzzles, and she is amazing, you know. Puzzling, what she knows about puzzling, she's done puzzling all her life. And I watch how puzzlers are, yes, they're in competitions against each other, but they're not competing against each other. You know what I mean? They always congratulate each other, whatever they get and whatever they do. They're always in there together. And it's good. What else? Oh, I'm just tired. I think the late nights. My BMI is still up there, and when I worked out my BMI, if I just get down to 100 kilos, which another 26 to go, I'll be still classified as obese. But you know what? It's what if I'm comfortable, I'm just going until I feel comfortable. That is what I don't want to lose weight to where I'm underweight for me, because I've always been a large lady, and I just want to get to where I'm comfortable. Garfield, what are you doing? You keep it, oh, look, a little purple. Oh, there's something else I wanted to show that I haven't showed in a long time. Newbies wouldn't, And I'm not into silicone Reborns, mainly the expense, and mainly they're not my cup of tea. I prefer these, the Reborn, the vinyl Reborns. I think I actually have held a silicone when I was over in Adelaide for the Reborn doll show. I did hold a silicone, and they are heavy, and they are expensive, but they are worth it because what goes into creating them, because they're completely solid, and to actually create this bit of silicone into a Reborn and paint it is a bit more intense in doing it, because you can't just chuck it in the oven for a few minutes to set. It's got to be special paint, so everything is just so more and expensive, time consuming, making sure that the silicone doesn't get damaged. Oh, it's darn snows. Sorry. Maybe it's hay fever. Sorry, but I've got a bloody nose. And I did buy some silicones. I went onto Etsy and I found, which one did I buy first? And I haven't had these out for a long time. And they are, I think this is what, oh my goodness, I said I haven't had these out for a while. I haven't seen them. They've been wrapped up in tissue and in the cupboard. And I thought I would bring them out for this video. Oh, I tell you. Look. It's a rabbit. Aren't they adorable? And when I got this one, I said I haven't sighted these for a long time. As I said, I've been here since January last year, and I haven't seen them in that long. They've been packed away, wrapped up in tissue, and I thought, aren't they adorable? So I got this little fella first. I thought I'll get him a mate. So I decided to go, I went on to, well, I got them from Etsy. I think they cost me about $60. Because they are silicone and they're so adorable. So if you're not into silicone babies, maybe for, you're just not into silicones, there are other things that you can get that are made by silicone. They are adorable little rabbits. So when I wanted to get a second one, the lady said, what colour do you want? She said, you can have any colour. And of course, I had to go with the one colour. The purple one. So aren't they adorable? Maybe I should have put this, I might change it. Yeah. Oh, do. Thank goodness you don't breed like rabbits. I just noticed this one doesn't have teeth like this one. So cute. Oh. I might redo my thumbnail. I'll think about it. Aren't they cute? Has anybody else got anything other silicone besides Reborns? As I said, I got these off Etsy, and I've had a, I don't know when I got these, but they're so adorable. You know, different kind of silicones, and oh, so adorable. See? I hope I'm not getting a cold. Please no. Where have I been this week? I've only been out Tuesday when I had to go post-op that. Oh, that was an experience. Oh, well, as I told you last week, I've got gastritis. When the doctor said that's what it was, I thought, the first thing I was gastroenteritis. I thought, I'm not going to toilet all the time. You know, I I thought, what's going on? And it's different. It's an inflammation of the stomach and all that kind of stuff, where on Tuesday it come in, and that made my anxiety worse. I had to take a minute. I know I had to get the parcel posted off ASAP, and I waited a while. I was up and dressed and everything. I waited, and before I called a taxi, see how I was feeling with my anxiety. And eventually I called a taxi. I talked to the lady about everything. And when I got to the post office, I was going to go in and do it. And I said, no, I went out and went around the back. There's a park out the back which they've done up, and there's seats. And I went there and I sat by the river. I didn't think to take a photo, but it was really nice there. And it was, I don't know how long, maybe about 15, 20 minutes I sat by the river. And sorry. And it was just nice sitting there, you know, seeing the water and out there. Oh, it's about, if I walk there, it's probably about no more than that, maybe 25 minutes to get there. And at the moment, actually, as I said, now I've got, it's winter. No, it feels like, although we are spring, we've got overcast, there's dark clouds out there. We've had days here where it's been very warm. Yesterday it was cold, and it's amazing. You know, we're in spring. It feels like winter's coming on again. Archies around the back. He's out the front there. Put him out there. What else is going on? Oh, yeah. I was thinking about putting a colour in my hair. My glasses are dirty. I was thinking about, you know, just to make it look nice, whatever. But then the other day, when I comb my hair every morning time, of course now it's longer, I have to comb it. I noticed I love my greys. I've got grey hair and everything, and I'm loving seeing the grey hair. Why? I have no idea. But I don't know why. It's just so nice to actually, I don't know. I think because when I used to cut it short, my grey hair will go. You couldn't see my grey hair. And now it's there. It's like, I love the grey hair. I don't know why grey hair reminds me of Mum. Oh, of course. She was about 84, 85, I think, when she passed away. And so when I see the grey, that just reminds me of Mum. So it's, yeah, that's better. I can see. These lens wipes, I get a big box from, I get 60. Maybe I shouldn't have done the video, but my nose is there. I wanted to do the video. I wanted to show you these gorgeous little things. Aren't they cute? I'm thinking of, I need to cut my hair soon, but then again, maybe wait until it gets too hot, because I'm liking this long bit down here. You know, it's all, I'm getting a kick back in my fringe. I remember at school, my hair, I had this bit of a wave in my hair, and when I wash my hair at night time, I actually flip it over, and you can see it there a bit where it was. But it's getting to the stage where I have to cut it again. It's been a while. Look at these, really thin, and it's all growing down. It's just getting, it's very thin. I was going to go for a walk to Aldi, get some nannies, but I thought it's overcast, I didn't want to go out, and I got my sneezing, and I just did not feel up to going out today. So I thought I'd do my video. Oh, don't take the sneezing. I watched some Love Boat on there, and I think I told you last week my TV's gone kaput. Although the TV itself is gone kaput, I use it as a screen when I want to cast my movies, TV shows, YouTube or whatever else. I cast it to the TV, and it's okay for that. I no longer have it attached to the aerial, so I don't need it. I don't watch normal TV. What's today? Saturday. What date is it? Archie, what's today's date? I have no idea. Hang on. The 21st. Today's the 21st. I think we've got a long weekend next weekend. I think it's next week. Hang on. Sorry, hang on. Let me see. No, sorry. 23rd today. So next weekend there's a long weekend for New South Wales. That's okay. It won't interrupt my payment. No, I get paid this week, so that's okay. No, it's not. Yeah, it is next weekend. Next week is what they call Labour Weekend. I don't know why they call it Labour Weekend. I don't know why it's called a public holiday, because shops are open. There was a time when shops closed Sunday and public holidays, but now they're open 7 days a week. Public holidays, there are shops that actually have, they're open only at a Sunday time, which is probably 10 to 4 or 10 to 5 or something. It's crazy. Why call a public holiday when shops are open? People go crazy when the shops are closed for one day. That's way before Christmas. Day before Christmas, everybody out doing a big load of shopping. Bam, Christmas over, then they're back in the shops on Boxing Day. And it's just crazy. I only got to shops once a week. Even if I get my shopping delivered, when I'm getting cold stuff, frozen stuff, I get delivered, because I don't know how long, when I catch a taxi home, I don't know how long I've got to wait for a taxi, so I get it delivered. Plus, if I want it, it's not like, Coles have got things that's on special at the moment, which I want. That I'll order that on Tuesday and probably get delivered Thursday, Friday, and I still get the special prices. Wednesday, I'll be out Wednesday. Wednesday pie day. Although I had a pie, I had a pie on Tuesday. I did something different Tuesday. Oh, I need to get something from Coles. Instead of going to Shopping World, I went what they call the old Coles, and it was just somewhere different. Maybe anxiety didn't kick in. It was good because there's also a pie shop in there. So I got my cheese and bacon pie. It was different to the one I get from Hank's. It tasted different. And I also got a cream bun. The cream bun was good because it wasn't as big as Hank's. That's what I need today, something yummy. I'm out of lollies, I'm out of chocolate. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to the shops until I'm out of pizza. I've got no pizza. So I'm going to have to see my calendar and see if I can go crazy and actually buy a pizza. Buy it in the afternoon sometimes so that I can stay within my calories, because Domino's pizzas are really, or I don't know what I'm going to do. I hate being this far from the shops. Speaking of which, I got a phone call from the real estate on Wednesday, I think it was. I thought, okay. Because the last phone call I got from the real estate was when I was in Coffs Inn, they wanted to see me about getting out, but I thought, okay. But this time, my rent's going up. I have paid the same rent for 6 years. Can you imagine that the people out there, other people who are renting, within that 6 years, their rent's probably gone up 6 times, where in the last 6 years, mine has not gone up at all. I have been so lucky in that. And it's only going up $20 a week. And I thought, okay, I thought, okay, I thought it's been good. I've been here, as I said, I haven't had a rent rise in six. When I was in Coffs, I was in that place for, let's see, a bit over 4 years. 4.5 years, and the rent had never gone up, and I've been here 18 months now, and now it's going up. So it's 6 years. I know it's 6 years because I moved into Phillip Street just after I turned 60. Or was it before? No, just after I turned 60 is when I moved into Phillip Street in Coffs Harbour. And that's when I started paying $250. And the place I was before there, the rent there is now over $300. And it's amazing how things happen for a reason. Things happen at the right time. You see, I'm on a group on Facebook for rentals where they want to get help. And people are, it is crazy with the rent here in Australia. It's probably the same all the world round. I reckon COVID has got a lot to answer for this. And COVID's got a lot to answer for everything, I tell you. And I forgot what I was going to say. About rents. Yeah. There's no regulation on how much landlords can actually raise the rent. There's no regulation, but there is a regulation on how often they can raise it, the rent. I think it's once a year, and maybe I should have got a 2-year lease, then the rent wouldn't be going up so soon. But that's okay. I'm happy. I'm okay with it going up because I'm paying $250 at the moment for this 2-bedroom unit. $250. And for the size of this, the location is okay. You know, location's okay. It's amazing. The unit I had in Coffs Harbour, it was 1 bedroom. The size of my lounge room is bigger than the bedroom in the other place. This place is much bigger than the other place. But I love that place. It was, and I think now that place has been sold, it's like I'm actually starting to settle in here. Hang on, this nose is going. Because I've got that thing behind the table behind the lounge, and that finally got here. And the other week I was looking on eBay. eBay is a good site. Most of the stuff I've got here, I've actually got off eBay. Things, I got these little cupboards I got off eBay. I got a cube bookshelf I got off eBay. I got these other little things I got off eBay. There are other things I got. That table I got from Target. I got this other little shelving over here I got from Target. But I love putting things together. And the other day, since I've moved my TV little to that way, I've got this big space there, it needs to do something there. And the other day I was on eBay looking for a little cupboard, something that I could sit there. And I found something that I've been wanting to get for a long time, but I keep forgetting to. I was actually going to get someone to make me this. But this I found on eBay was perfect. What I've been after, because the first night here, after my shower, I almost fell out of the shower. Because the shower is over the bathtub, which in the bathtub's higher than the floor. So you got this big gap between the level of the bath and the floor, and I almost went out. The next day I went to and got this little thing, wooden thing, that it's for the purpose is for that. So that I thought that would be high enough, but it's not, but it actually makes me remember that it is lower. So I found something on eBay, which actually is a step, which is for this purpose. And when I found it, I thought, great. Then I searched for a cheaper one, which you do. You find something, oh, this is perfect. Now, where can I get it cheaper? So it should be here next week, and it's something I keep forgetting about it, and it's every time I have a shower, I thought, oh, I've got to find out this. But I was looking for something else that I found it, and it's amazing. It'd be so good to have that there where I'd be a little bit easier to get out of it. And I think it cost me $44. Yeah, maybe a bit much, but it's solid. It holds up to 200 kgs, which is one thing I was worried about. And it's built for the elderly. But I think it's something anyone can use. And it's created, I was actually going to get someone to make on Facebook to see if anyone who knows to make this stool, but this is perfect. It's non-slip, so it is going to be good. It'll be great when I get it, and I measured it against the bath, and you know, it's going to be the perfect thing. So it's like I'm actually settling. I'm settled finally after 18 months here. It's like I'm in here. I think maybe when I found out my other place sold, that hit me, because I knew I could never move back to Coffs because the rents are ridiculous. Because the unit in the same where I was living, $400 a week. I cannot afford that much rent a week. My rent's going up $20, so it's going to be, from the end of November, it's going to be $270 a week. Lucky I'm a good budgeter, and I'm always looking at my budget, see how things are. I don't look, oh great, I've got my payment, I've got all this money to do, but when do I get paid this week? Yeah, I get paid on Tuesday. And I will go on to internet. I will pay off my internet. I pay half, although now I can't pay half, because the way I usually pay it, I go and make a one-off payment. But the last couple of times, time before last, it took so long. I kept trying it, and finally after 3 days I can actually make that one-off payment. When I tried to do it the other week, it wouldn't do it. I actually changed browsers. I actually tried on my tablet. It wouldn't process. So it's not my computer. It may be something else that's playing up between me and the payment process. So I was on chat with my provider, and he worked out a way that I could actually do it. but I can't pay half and half. I pay $50 a month for my internet, which is pretty good. And so instead of paying $25 each fortnight, I pay $21 and $30 the other. But it's in my budget. I have my budget for the 2 weeks. As I said, I'll go in on Tuesday. I'll pay the $30 off towards my internet. Then I'll go into Afterpay and pay what I've got what payments I've got in the next fortnight. The other day, what did I just buy the other day? I brought something the other day. Hang on. In my budget. Oh yeah, I went Big W. I always check Big W to get my incontinence pad because they usually have them on special, and they had them on special for $8. So okay, with Big W, you got to spend $100 to get free delivery. I thought, what else do I need? Oh, need loo paper. Got to get loo paper, so I got 6 lots of my pads, and I got 2 lots of loo paper. But then I still had $4. What am I going to get for $4? So I looked around and I found something. And I found these things. I thought they're really cute. And they will be sitting on my little garden area I've got over here. And, yeah, it's all right. Oh, shit. And I got that. So Afterpay. So even though I only did it the other day, when did I do that? The 21st, which was Thursday. I will pay in the next payment on Tuesday. Hang on a minute. That finally come out. Oh, it is. I don't know what this is. I was okay last night and the last few days, but today it's like, I don't know what sneezing. Maybe it's something outside the window because that's the first thing I wake up. I get up out of bed and I open the window to my bedroom. Oh, here it comes again. Oh. I don't have anything that could stop the sneezing. I don't know. But, yeah. What else is happening? As I said, even though I made the payment, did that on Thursday, I will still make the payment on Tuesday because then it's in that next 2 weeks before I get my next payment from the government. And so once I do that, all the money that I've got left, really, in the budget. At the end of that, in my budget, I've got from one payment to the next. I've got already put those in there, what payments are coming out. And I look what I've got in there before my next payment goes in, and that money is me to play with. That's also after I've actually put money into my savings account. I transfer money into my savings account each week. I pay off money towards my power each fortnight. Not much at the moment because government has given us money to help with our power, which is really good. And also I'm on what we call job search allowance. It's a government payment for those unemployed, although I'll never work again. And with my anxiety and with my gastritis and all that, even though I've only been to the post office once before and my anxiety really hit then. Explaining anxiety is you feel like something's going to happen and you're scared to go out. Where depression is stuff from the past, it's crazy. So what's in the present, I don't know. We just, those of us with mental illness, whatever we've got, we just try to get through day to day. Tuesday when I walked, I was going to call a cab to go to where I was at the shops. I said, no, I'll walk. So I walked over to Market Square in Grafton, because that's where the taxis park when they're waiting to get called. And there was one there, but there was no one there. So I had to call a taxi. And the taxi lady I got was one of the first taxis when I caught the taxi home. She said, it's been a while since I've seen her. And she said, oh, you're going to get because she knew I taxi drove in Coffs. And she said, you go get back in the taxi driver. I said, no. I said, I don't think I'll work again. She said, really? I said, yeah. I said, at the moment, I'm just looking after myself and doing the best I can, just getting day to day. Most weeks I'm really good, you know, and sometimes I don't know what the next day is going to bring. When I had that incident on Tuesday with my stomach and all that, anxiety is really bad. When it gets really bad with me, it's just the tension inside, and it is so, I just cry it out. And I think what happens is comes up when I go away. But I realise I'm looking forward to my breakaway. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm going to visit the Austral. You probably think, what is the Austral? I will actually do a video there. Hopefully they'll allow me. I would do a video at the Austral to show you what the Austral is. The Austral Cafe in Murwillumbah is, you could say, an icon in Murwillumbah. You never go to Murwillumbah without going to the Austral. The Austral is a cafe. You can get your hot meals. They sell cakes and scones and pies and sausage rolls. But remember, years and years ago, 30 odd years ago, long time, they used to come and sit down, and they'd actually come to you to take your order. And you get the milkshakes in the glass, and it is the place to be. So that is where I've got to work out when I can go. I've got to work out what time they close. So if I can get there when I arrive there, because yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I might do Murwillumbah has that beautiful. It's a country town. The shops. It doesn't actually. The main street has been the main. It actually has changed from way back, because and Murwillumbah floods. I tell you, it floods. When it floods, it actually goes up to the tops. It can get really bad. They had a flood there last year, and they actually had a guy, there's videos on YouTube about it, where the guy was in his canoe in one of the streets in Murwillumbah, in the main part of Murwillumbah. He was canoeing around the streets in floating drone, you know, because everything was flooded, and it just expected to get when it floods. Kingscliff has changed so much. It's a nice place to visit. I'm thinking I might go there the afternoon when I arrive there to go and get the sand, go and raid the beach, and to get my sand and what I want to do. It'll be good because in daylight saving starts next week. So it'll be good because it'll be extra light. I realise now I can't drive at night. Archie's having a good old time out there. Because of a night time, when I get up of a night time to go to the loo, this eye, I can't see out of it for some reason. This one, yeah, I know I'm sitting on the loo and I'm looking, you know, I can't see it. I cover this eye, it's all clear this way, but then I do this one and it's completely, even, of course I don't wear my glasses, but that's not the reason. It's just, I don't know what it is. And when I actually went to get my glasses, was it this year, when I had to go get my eye tested again, I actually mentioned it to him and he couldn't see anything wrong. But there is something wrong with my left eye. I don't know what it is. There's no pain, nothing that I can feel. It's just of a night time. When I get in the dark, this eye is blurry. But he couldn't see anything. So I don't know what that problem is. And I feel that driving at night would not be safe for me. So I don't drive at night. I don't drive a lot, do I? No. So with daylight saving when I'm away, it'd be so good. Oh, sugar. Hang on. Oh, it didn't come. Oh, I am so looking to get away, to see Merbar, to visit Kingy Beach. I hope we have beautiful weather. I really don't want to say it when I'm going. Even before I'm going, I'm not going to say it when I'm going. Because there are certain people I do not want to know when I'm going to be up there. I'll be doing videos, but I won't upload them until I get home. I know I've got internet where I'm going, but I don't want to use too much of it. I know does anybody else like that? When you go on holidays and you make sure you got internet, you don't like to use a lot of it because it's not yours. I know you're paying for it in your accommodation or that, but it's just like, I know people say, oh, use it, you're paying for it, but then I thought, no. Looking forward to seeing Mount Warning over the cane fields. Looking forward to seeing Kingy Beach. Oh, I'm tired. I might have a lay down while I get this going. I do feel tired. Maybe it's because of the last 2 nights I've been up later than I usually have. And I don't know. It could be. But I'm not doing anything. Am I, Jasper? I know when I got the lady to fix this up for me, the amount of fibre she got out of the head was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So much fibre in his head, wasn't it? And your sister's head, so much fibre. I'm going to be bad today. As I said earlier, I'm going to get a pizza. I want a pizza. I'm going to go crazy today because I couldn't go crazy for my birthday. It's only one day and I don't weigh again until next Saturday. And we'll just see. Oh. You know, I talk about flyby points. Flybys, Coles, Kmart. Sorry, little one, sit there. We just did, you shop for four weeks in a row, you spend $50 and at the end of that you get 10,000 points. I'll show my flyby card. No. That's Woolies. That's what I use at Woolies. I've got $100 to spend at Woolies. At December, I've got $100 to spend. I really got up there. Where's you won't see my number. That's the flyby card. And as I said, you spend if they haven't had it for a while, so I thought, okay, I don't usually do a shop each week, but when this got this, and I thought, oh great, get 10,000 K. I know it's only worked out to about $50. Yeah. But it was good for me to actually stock up on things. Like my freezer is just almost full. I got some party pie sausage rolls. I got some fish. I get bread every week. I should have got more milk, but I got milk. I'll get some this shop. And I got 2 lots of 10,000 points. They gave me 2 lots. They gave me 20,000 points. They gave me an extra 10,000 points. They have an app, and I went in there, and it wasn't in the app. I couldn't find it in the app. So I messaged Flybys, and I said, oh, it's okay. When was to spend it, Cole? I told them, and she said, okay, you get your points in 24 hours. I thought, oh, great, thank you. The next time I checked, they had actually added the 10,000. They automatically got another 10,000. But I've got to be careful in case they take them back. So at the moment, with my flyby points, all the flyby points I've got equals to $167. Wow. I can use that anytime. It doesn't run out. With Woolies, it's when I did that, I banked it. It's like saving it up until Christmas, and I think it's after November, I think. I'm not quite sure where they release it and we can spend it. So I am going to actually, by November, I am going to get some good pillows. I got some pillows off Big W a while back, and they are shocking. Then I thought, maybe this new brand of pillow they got is the ones like I used to get. They used to have their own brand of stuff. Now it's changed I realise it's changed to another brand, and maybe that's a brand. But I'm going to have to check. And also, when I did the shopping at Big W the other day, I very smartly checked to see if there was any points coming for if I spend a certain amount, and there was. So I boosted that. So $30. If I spend $30, I get 300 points. So I've got another because that cost me $100. I've got another 400 points. But will I get enough? I don't think I'll get a lot more, but $100 to spend at Christmas for myself at either Woolies or Big W. It is going to be good. I only wish I had a bigger freezer in my fridge, because then I could stock up on other stuff, really. But once I've got my meals in there, and I've got my Lamingtons, which I'll be getting on Wednesday, and a loaf of bread, and whatever else, it really fills up my fridge. Some nights, it's what am I having for tea now? Sometimes I just feel like I just have a bowl of cereal. The other night, what did I have? Was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. I think I said last week, I don't eat my meals by the clock anymore. Some nights it's 7 o'clock or something before I have my tea. Last night was a bit later. I didn't get out of bed till later yesterday. So I had my breakfast. I put a Lamington out to have. And, oh gee, I'm tired. Maybe hay fever. My throat's not itchy, thank goodness. We've got the sniffles, I'm tired. Maybe it is to do with staying up the last couple of nights. Yeah, what else are we going to do? Ooh. Ooh. And I didn't find a cupboard I wanted to put over there. Because I've got a small stool there with, it's got my router on it for my internet. It's also got my NBN box there sitting on it, and it's just sitting there. When I got that stool, it was perfectly for I wanted to be. But I don't know. As I said, I'm tired now. Maybe hay fever. I don't know what this is. But what else we got there? One thing now, I get free driver's license. I got a senior's card. I don't use that much. When I go to Subway, I get 10% off. What else have I got in here? Oh, the Blooms. Blooms, the pharmacy, they have a rewards card where you can get dollars off if you shop in that, which is good. As I said, they've got, I don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. What else have I got? This is, I have had this for a long time. It's a Job Network card, valid from the 5th of November 2003. What are we in here? That's 20 years. 20 years I've had this. The longest job I've had was taxi driving. That is the longest job I had. I'm a donor. So any family members, I'm a donor. They can take whatever they want of my body. They can donate my body to science to find out why, whatever. They can dissect my brain and find out why I'm so smart. I know things that people don't know I know. Sometimes I'll think, okay, this is going to happen. And it did. I won't say what it was, but it did. And I don't think certain people, I've even got a library card, but I don't. This is my purse. This has got all my cards in it. It's got my debit card, as I said, my flybys, my everyday rewards card, license, everything is in this. Everything. That's what I carry. I don't have a purse. I actually realised the other day, I've actually got, when I went to Melbourne a few years ago, I got this little purse. And the other day, I thought I only had about $10 in it. I got $30. I didn't know I had that there. And I found $1. I found $1 outside on the road here, just outside my place. Outside my side. I've got two doors. I've got door out near Archies, and I've got a door out, I call that my front door because that's where it is. The other day I had someone come and looking for someone, which I said she wanted another someone else. I said, down the next way, down the driveway. I said, okay. Next thing I hear a knock at this door. I thought, okay, she's gone to that door. I thought, there she is. I said, no, go out there, the way your car's facing, straight down there. I said, okay. And I was out the other day waiting for the taxi, and I seen it before. I said, no, it's nothing. But this time I had a look at $1. That's our dollar coin. Oh, I show you some of our notes. In Australia, we are crazy. You want to know why? That's our $2 coin. That's our dollar coin. Why would you have a $2 smaller than the $1? Eh? Crazy. I don't really have... Now, we have very pretty money here in Australia. We have the best coloured money. Now this is our $10 note. Look at that. This is created so that it's very hard to counterfeit it. We have the best money. What do you reckon? I mean, don't you think this is the best money? We can tell by our different, and that's a $10 note. Stand over. That is a $10 note. I don't know who we got on there. Some guy. I don't know who it is, and the girl on that side. That's our $10 note. And this one, our $20 note. See, that it's clear? That would be very hard to actually counterfeit it. That is why they created. And this is something that Australia created. See, we are the best country. We are the inventor of the selfie. Did you know that? Australia invented the selfie. I don't know who the smart person was, the person who did that, but it was one of us Aussies. See? I don't know who that is. Oh, excuse me. So that's our money. If you haven't seen Aussie money, we have very pretty money, don't we? Americans, yours is green. Why green money? Did someone throw up, oh, that's a good colour for money, make it green. And yeah, we have, as I said, we have very pretty money. Very pretty. Australia is a smart country. We have done a lot. Australia is the best country. I know Americans think, oh, you're the best country, you're the best. But I don't think you are, you know? And it's just crazy. I shouldn't get into this, but it's just something that every time I hear it, it's like, why don't you do something about your gun laws? Oh, we've got the right to bear arms. How old is that? I know where I do my, it came up on a conversation, a topic on where I do my surveys and that. And I asked, how old is that in the Constitution that you have the right to bear arms? It goes back to the West country, where it was the West, when you had the arms. Today's society, oh, we've got to have guns to protect ourselves. And the other person's got to have a gun to protect ourselves. And someone else got a gun to protect themselves. Then you all got guns. Your kids are getting killed in their schools. The kids have got to have these, what do you call it, drills, what to do in case someone comes into the school with a gun. There's got to be this, there's got to be that. That is no way for a child to grow up in this world. I am so happy that Australia has better, great gun laws. After one big incident years ago down at Port Arthur, they brought in this very strict gun laws. Not that we had any school shootings here in Australia, but in Australia, we protect the kids. The primary school I went to, I can't walk in there. I wanted to go and see these papers that Mum purchased because I went to school there. Sorry, you can't come in. They do not, the whole lot locked and blocked, and no one can get in there. Which is sad. And yet, Americans, you have people walking into your schools and you shooting the kids. And it's just so sad. Kids should be safe to go to school. I should not have to worry about a drill, what to do in case someone comes in with a gun. It's just so sad, you know. Kids go to school to learn, and when it happens, you do it and you forget about it until the next time it happens. It shouldn't happen. You have the right to bear arms, okay, but once everybody's in school, close the gates, don't let anybody in the school, lock the school down completely so no one can get in to look after your children. Because children need to know that they are safe, need to know that they can go to school and not have to worry about being shot. It is so sad what this world is coming to. Do you know that I didn't know we had a constitution? I don't remember learning about the Constitution in school. That Americans say, oh, it's our Constitution, right? I don't know what our Constitution is. I've never even seen it. Yeah, at the moment, we've got a vote coming up. We've got a vote for something to be added to our Constitution. And I thought, what Constitution? Maybe I just thought only Americans had this thing. And it's crazy, you know. So America, you need to do something about your gun laws. I know it's not politics. This has nothing to do with politics. It's to do with keeping you safe and your kids safe. In Australia, after that big massacre down at Port Arthur, people were asked to hand in their guns, and they did. Yes, there's still guns out there. People still have guns and blah blah blah, but we haven't had another massacre like there was in Port Phillip years ago. This guy just went crazy and he killed, I don't know, can't remember how many people he killed, but it's just not right. People should be allowed to do what they want without worrying about, thinking about, will they get shot? You know, you should be able to go anywhere in this world and not have to worry about it. I know I had a relative, she went to Ireland, but she didn't want to go to Northern Ireland because that's where, you know, they were fighting up there between religions or something. And she didn't want to go near that, which is the North Island, where I think was where our ancestors come from. So it's crazy, you know. Everybody wants to live in peace. Everybody should deserve that, to live in peace. To go about the everyday life, whether it's working or school, holidays, whatever. They should be allowed to think, to do anything they want, and not, when they hear a car backfire, not to think it's a gun. I've never actually heard a gun being fired. On TV, yes, but not in real life. The only guns I've seen is the cops, and it's like, okay, guns, it's, yes, they are scary. I remember Dad had a gun when we lived. It was in Kingscliff. I can remember. It was a garage. This is way before he actually renovated the house, but he had it up high. Remember, it was a rifle or some. I don't know what it was, and I just remember seeing it there. I don't know. It was there. It was always there. It's just something. It was up and out of the road, and we didn't do anything. You know, it's just like we didn't touch it. We don't know. We just knew it was a gun. That was it. But I've never touched a gun. I don't want anything to do with guns. and they do so much damage. Yeah, American, you have the old wild, wild west, you're the cowboys and everything. And it's just, that's long ago where you should have the right to bear arms. You know? Oh, but what if someone breaks into my house? So you're going to shoot them, then you're the one who, and you kill them, and even though you're protecting your property, you're the one who'll be up for murder. Even though he was the one breaking in, which is crazy. You should be able to defend your home if someone breaks in, but should not have a gun where to do that. Have a baseball bat and just hit him over the head. That's it. You know, guns. Oh. It's an old thing, law thing, and it should be changed, especially when that deals with people's lives. But I don't think America will learn. I've got nothing against America except when it comes to innocent lives of children, young children, who just want to go to school and learn, you know. Oh, I know if I'm getting a cold. I don't know. I've got nothing yummy to eat. What have I got? I'm out of chocolate. Might have some fruit. I should have had some. I was going to have some fruit. I'm sorry I brought out the gun issue. I know it's a big issue. When it happens, it's just like, then it's over and you forget about it and you still got your guns. It's just so sad. Children deserve to live as long as they can, grow up and become responsible adults. But there are a lot of kids out there who haven't done that because of, we have the right to bear arms. Yeah, I've got arms. I've got 2 arms. I need my arms, but it's not a right. It's a necessity for me to bear my arms. Otherwise, what would I do without my arms? I know people, you can get, if you're born without arms, you can get through it. But when we're born with arms, we use them all the time, and arms for me are a necessity. I think I might go. I need something yummy. I don't know what I'm going to have. What? I feel like a vanilla slice. I don't know. But this nose. Oh. So I think I might go, and I'll see you in my next video. And of course, Australia, we are a great country. We have the best money. Maybe crazy with our coins, but we only have, I think, four denominations of that. We have the $5, the $10, the $20, the $50, and the $100. We no longer have, we used to have the $1 and the $2, but they got rid of those. We no longer have the 1s and 2 cent pieces. We got rid of those. But then again, I very rarely use cash. Yeah, I showed you I got cash, which will come in handy when I'm going to go away. I'll use it for something. And my nose is sniffy. I've got to go and see what's going on. And this is Jasper. G'day, Jasper. G'day, Jasper. Isn't he cutie? He is a cute. Yeah, you're cute. Much better now you've been fixed up. And he's got baby pram. I got a lot of stuff off eBay for this baby pram, and it's amazing. It did cost a bit, but it's actually amazing stuff. It actually clothes for as a baby for premies, different sizes. So that's it. So we'll go bye to Jasper. Okay, I hear you. this little man wants to come and say good day. Good morning. It's afternoon, I think. What time are we? No, it's still morning. Oh, excuse me for being so rude. It wasn't me. It was my food. So we will say goodbye, Garfield. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And oh, these are gorgeous. I forgot how great, amazing they are. See? Oh, beautiful. That's Peter. What's your name? You got the shakes. Oh, what are you scared for? And this is Petunia. I don't know. I didn't name them. But they're so cute. So we will see you in my next video, which will be probably next Saturday. I know I've got to get in and start changing and everything. Yeah. Oh. I got to go. No more sneezing. Put it up a bit. Oh, going down. Going up. Going up, up in a flash of smoke. So everybody, I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are in this beautiful world. Do what makes you happy. And we will see you next time. Bye. 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 Okay, Jasper. That's a nice name, Jasper. Oh, he's a heavy boy. He's a heavy boy. So we will see you when we see you. Bye.